Hello and welcome to my Grand Theft Auto series. Um, so basically I'm shooting a video on the Grand Theft Auto PC games that I have. So we just saw there Grand Theft Auto 4, San Andreas, and then beside that you have Vice City. These are great series of games and I would recommend people to get them. Vice City is probably my favourite. It's set in the Ronald Reagan era of 1986. And just the soundtrack to the game is amazing. The radio stations, V-Rock, just classic heavy metal and rock from that era. You know, just I can't recommend the music stations enough. San Andreas, the music is okay, wouldn't be my favourite. Grand Theft Auto 4, there's a lot of variety with the music channels and stuff. Grand Theft Auto 3, I never actually bought this game, I managed to download it, but it is a good game and it has surprisingly good voice acting. Kyle MacLachlan is in it. He plays a character called Donald Love. There's the map from Liberty City. Grand Theft Auto 4 is also set in Liberty City. Obviously, it's a graphically superior, updated Liberty City. You need a pretty good machine to run Grand Theft Auto 4. That's Officer Tenpenny from San Andreas. He's voiced by Samuel L. Jackson. San Andreas was from 2006. Grand Theft Auto 4 is the most recent, from 2008. That's not anything got to do with Grand Theft Auto. Okay, and this is a poster. So if you buy the PC games, you get these posters and maps with the games, and they're great because they look great on your wall. And said there's maps on the back, so rarely use them, but you know they're a good addition. So this is like an add-on from my Vietnam PC game blog, just to prove I have them. And beside that there you should see Conflict Vietnam. And Batman Arkham Asylum, I just threw that in, that's also a good game. So on the reverse, so the games, just to show you what it looks like, there you go, San Andreas again. Vice City, it's a really colourful, bright game, and it's massive contrast to Grand Theft Auto 3, which is kind of dark and gloomy. So they've really kind of brightened everything up, and it's a real kind of Miami Vice type of feel, and it's just like a really enjoyable game to play. I did play Grand Theft Auto 2 and 1 years ago. I don't think I actually ever did play Grand Theft Auto, the original. I definitely played a demo of Grand Theft Auto 2, so Grand Theft Auto, that's the back of Grand Theft Auto 3, just to show you what it looks like. These games were made by Rockstar, which were originally North Star years ago, or Rockstar Games, and maybe in North Star at some stage. Grand Theft Auto 3 was from 2001, and Grand Theft Auto was from around 1997, I'd say the original game. That's when it came out. So that's what Grand Theft Auto 2 looks like. As I said, I did play a demo, but I can't say I played all that much. So you can download Grand Theft Auto, the original, and Grand Theft Auto 2 legally from the Rockstar Games website. So it's pretty basic now, like, but you know, it's kind of good addition to have, and you can see some of the humour is still there with the radio stations and that. So as I mentioned before, these are the maps. That's from San Andreas, so you may recognise some of the kind of place names. Las Venturas, you'll spend a lot of time there. Red County, that's like the second part of the game. Whetstone there, San Fierro, and you start off in a place called Los Santos. So, you know, great city. It's like an open sandbox type of game. Real pioneers in the series, Grand Theft Auto. And this is street map of Liberty City from Grand Theft Auto 4. You need a pretty high spec machine to run Grand Theft Auto 4, which I do have, but it's a good game, but it's very big and it can get a bit boring. And the characters to control them and the vehicles to control aren't as easy as Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or Vice City. That's the original Grand Theft Auto, but I would recommend these games and they're enjoyable. So that basically wraps it up, and I'm going to play out some images from the game and some music that I like. So thanks for watching.